So here we are. We're a couple days out from James Gunn's announcement on social media about his future slate for the DCU. And already, 2 days later, his statements are starting to fall apart. He initially said that the Flash movie was going to completely reset the DC universe. Here's what he said. First, we have Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been kind of off in his own part of the DCU, so blah, blah, blah. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe. Now, he's not going to say that he hates these movies, because these movies still have to be released, and they still have to make money on these. But after The Flash, he announces that we're going to have Blue Beetle, Aquaman, and Shazam coming after The Flash. Or, I'm sorry, Shazam was before The Flash, but after The Flash is Aquaman and the Blue Beetle. So there's no way that it can reset that because Jason Momoa is back as Aquaman. And Gunn says, well, there's nothing that prohibits the same characters for the same actors from playing the same characters. Okay. So then somebody comes in and asks him on Twitter, James, I'm seriously confused. How is Viola Davis still playing Amanda Waller? Aren't you rebooting the DCEU 100%? That includes Peacemaker, the whole Suicide Squad, and the Snyderverse. Like you said, Robert Pattinson's Batman and Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is an Elseworld story. And he replied, nope, Flash resets many things, not all things. Some characters remain the same, some do not. Well, that's not what you said in your statement, James. You said that the Flash is going to reset the entire universe. It's clearly a different narrative from what Gunn provided in his actual announcement. The Flash resets the entire DCU universe. He also addressed questions about Gal Gadot's status in Gunn's new DCU. Any word on Gal Gadot? Did you have a meeting with her yet? And by the way, I guess that's supposed to be this. And by the way, this will be interesting. Let's go. Yes, we met with her weeks ago. He's not saying she's in. He's not saying she's out, but he's just saying they met with her. Looking forward to the new projects, but I am disappointed you guys let Henry and Gal go, but still have Ezra around. He's a knucklehead. While Henry and Gal have done it all right, just makes no sense to me. We didn't let Gal go. Ezra's movie is already made. Of course it is. They've got to keep him. But I'm sure, I don't know if they'll give him the boot right after this movie's done. Henry doesn't fit what I have for Superman. Now, the most worrying thing about this is if you look down here, we didn't fire Henry. Henry was never cast. Well, yes, he was. He was cast in the Snyder cuts, the Snyderverse. He was also cast at the end of Black Adam, and you had him release, well, Gunn didn't, but DC did. Warner Brothers had him release a statement saying he was coming back as Superman. So as far as I'm concerned, he was cast as Superman. But he's trying to get out of it by saying he was never cast. Once again, he says, we didn't fire Henry. Henry was never cast. For me, it's about who do I want to cast as Superman and who do the filmmakers we have want to cast. And for me, this story, it isn't Henry. I think Henry's a great guy, and he's getting dicked around by a lot of people, including the former regime at this company. Yeah, including you. Including you. And you're dicking around the fans by not casting him. Cavill was clearly cast as Superman. Exactly. He played the character in Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and most recently Black Adam. To claim that Cavill wasn't cast as Superman is a lie, no matter how Gunn tries to explain it, which would most likely be about his own Superman film, Superman Legacy. Now, this is really going to be upsetting to most people. This is speculation, okay? But when you're talking about Superman Legacy and The Brave and the Bold, that's the Batman movie. I thought that was a freaking soap opera. The Bold and the Beautiful, The Brave and the Bold. There's a theory that Superman Legacy won't feature Clark Kent, but will instead feature the gay Superman, Jonathan Kent. And Brave and the Bold doesn't appear to be a Batman film, but a Damian Wayne film. Because Batman's going to be an older Batman. Superman is supposed to be Batman's age. They're supposed to be around the same age. But here you have Batman, who's going to be a mentor to his son, Damian Wayne, who's Robin. He's not Batman, he's Robin. And Superman's going to be younger than Batman, which means it's not going to be the Clark Kent Superman. It's going to be a different Superman, probably Jonathan Kent, gay Superman. Yippee. That's really what we wanted. That's really what we wanted for the DCU. Of course, he's also keeping the Suicide Squad actors, including Amanda Waller. Viola Davis is Amanda Waller, and the Suicide Squad and the Peacemakers, because that's his wife's show. She stars in that show, and there's no way that he's going to get rid of that show because it's going to piss off his wife. And those were all his babies. So the Flash is going to reset. Yeah, the Flash is going to reset Superman. The Flash is going to reset Batman. The Flash is going to reset Wonder Woman, but it's not going to do anything for the Suicide Squad and all the movies that James Gunn has his hand directly in. So he's full of shit. I'm sorry. I'm not excited about this. If I even hear one inkling of Superman not being Clark Kent, then I will have no interest in any of the projects, no DC projects from this point going forward. For me, Superman is Clark Kent. I'm not interested in any other Superman. This isn't about him being gay. This is about him being Clark Kent. I want Clark Kent as Superman. I want Bruce Wayne as Batman. I want Bruce Wayne as just Batman. No Robin. Just Batman. Just a good Batman movie like Nolan gave us. Okay? Nolan gave us good Batman movies. Give us some good Batman movies. Give us a good Superman movie. Tie them both in together. And then later on, you can have another movie with Batman and Superman in it as partners. It doesn't have to be them against each other. They can be partners. You can add in Wonder Woman. That's all we want. We want the Holy Trinity. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. That's it, James Gunn. Fix it. I hope if you like what you heard, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. And leave me your thoughts in the comments. I will talk to you next time.